What was the knock on Sweat? Why was he
Well, he's
not
got a heart
drafted as
condition,
high?
allegedly.
So that was the only knock.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, he's top 10.
Yeah, he's like a top 5 or top 7 type of guy.
His people are claiming that the thickness of his heart was improperly measured.
Yeah.
And that he actually doesn't have the cardiomyopathy.
There's a question of whether or not he was misdiagnosed.
Right.
And some doctors said he did have an enlarged heart. The others say no. So just have to kind of wait and see.
Here's what wasn't a question. He ran his 40 faster than 35 wide receivers at the combine.
And no doctor, and he talked about it. He said no doctor's ever told him you can't play football or you shouldn't play football. And he didn't miss a game at Mississippi State.
Right.
He played 26 games there in 2 years.
If he's okay medically, it's like, by all accounts, it's a slam dunk. Now, whether or not he pans out, who knows? But it looks like an amazing value, provided he can play.
Like, I'm just wondering if there was like a knock on the way that he played, because I know the Raiders drafted that guy, number 3?
Yeah, 4, I think. He was picked 4.
Cleveland.
4.
Yeah.
Right.
Farrell, yeah.
And I saw the knock on him was like maybe he's too upright when he comes around.
Well, they say those same things about tall guys because he's a tall guy. So, of course, you read his strengths and weaknesses. I mean, everybody says the same thing. Because he's a little longer, but the production is there and the building blocks are there. The pieces are there to be an impactful rusher off the edge. And so that's what they needed. Personally, that's what I would have done. That's what I thought I wanted going into the draft. I thought, let's get an edge rusher and let's try to engineer a trade for Josh Rosen. Well, they essentially did that. They got a young quarterback in Haskins, and they got an edge rusher. So I was thrilled as a fan. Let's go to Chris in Haymarket. Chris, what's up?
Hey, guys. So everybody, is kind of sour on, the draft and the season, rookie quarterback, 6-7 wins, maybe 4 wins if he starts early. But, their defense is stacked. Montez Sweat, he's faster than Odell Beckham. He ran a faster 40 than Odell Beckham. I mean, you take him, you take Kerrigan, you take Landon Collins, you take the Alabama front. I mean, they have legit defense in the league. And to me, I think that gives them a shot in every single game.
Well, I think that's the idea because you still have questions at quarterback, and so you just play great defense, and you hope it kind of plays out like it did last year before Alex got hurt. You play great defense, keeps you in every game. They added some weapons.
Ioannidis. You didn't mention Ioannidis.
Yeah, Ioannidis.
I would agree with you.
Ioannidis is super good.
I know.
And, you got, Reuben Foster, addition to him to linebacking core, which is kind of weak last year, and
hopefully
Mason Foster, so we'll see what kind of happens there. But they don't really have very many holes, and they're like 2 to 3 deep in almost every position.
And the pass rush, the front 7 should make the DBs better.
I think there's a little bit of question in the back end of it.
Yeah. They're better just based on what they can apply up front.
But there's no question, I think, that they're basing this team on that blueprint, like defense, but it gives you a shot every single week.
They're running counter to what most teams are trying to do in the NFL in 2019. So we'll see if it works.
But they did try to upgrade with explosive players, right? McLaurin's an explosive player. Bryce Love's going to be an explosive player if he can get healthy. Not necessarily this year, but they're expecting to get a big contribution from Darius Geis this year. An explosive player didn't have last year. Chris Thompson, when healthy, is as explosive as anybody in football. So I think they're hoping to be more than like a 17 points, type of offense. It's just not there yet.
I think we get caught up in, after the draft when we talk about the grading. And, like I said, it tilts me when people just grade drafts because we have no idea. But I get it. That's what we do. It tilts me a little bit, and we get caught up in criticizing teams for reaching. Like, everyone's saying that that Oakland reached on Farrell, that the Giants reached on Jones. But to their scouts, Jones was the guy.
Yep. That was the guy they loved, clearly.
Mayock and Gruden loved Farrell. Right? So if you ask them, did we reach? No, we didn't reach. That's the guy we targeted. And then think about this. Haskins goes 15. All right, well, 3 teams that actually needed quarterbacks passed on Haskins. All right, so, and I have no idea how good Jones and Haskins are going to be.
Right.
I probably wouldn't have taken Jones at 6, but what do I know? I'm just a fan. But to them, to the Giants people, Jones was the guy.
Right, but there's nothing wrong with that. But the counter to that is Jones can be your guy and be your favorite, but if you think you could get him later, then that's where the real smart executives trade down or whatever.
But they also probably
but it's hard to thread that needle.
That's what I'm saying. They probably thought, well, we can wait, but we can't wait too long.
Gettleman claimed that he knew that two teams are going to swoop in and grab Jones.
Right. How do we know Cincinnati doesn't take him there at 11 or wherever they selected?